Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I hope everything is a thing. See, now look, that's exactly how I wanted it to look. Now I finally got it fixed. What, are you taking a shit already? Welcome, Solus. Welcome, Dragonfly Rain. Hope you guys having a good night. So, I wasn't sure what I was going to do tonight, honestly, and I want to talk about the Toxic Avenger. Since this is also going on the YouTube channel, this will serve. It's kind of the review for it. I don't want to go into it too much. I'm going to try to be spoiler-free as much as I can. If I'm going to spoil a thing, I will give things. I also want to talk about Mortal Kombat 2, some news that came out today, which I find really, really fucking stupid for what they're doing. Because we just saw the trailer for it last night. Thank you for the streak there, Solus. And then we're going to try out the other two demos that I was going to play last week. And then next week, I don't know what we're going to start. We're going to look at stuff. I was hoping to start that No, I'm Not a Human game, but that doesn't come out, I think, until next Friday. So probably in 2 weeks is when we'll be playing that one. And then, of course, programming note, I don't know if there will be a stream missed, at least from the couple of streams that I'll do per week. But Sunday streams probably going away for a while because football's here. So you won't see me on Sundays. Oh, excuse me. I've been having this like bubble. It's just been like sitting in my gut and doesn't want to go away. It's annoying. And so, and there is a possibility I'll be on Wednesday for reasons. But we'll see what happens with everything there. But yeah, so first, let's talk about Mortal Kombat news, because I want to get this out of the way because it's stupid. And that'll give people maybe some time to go in there. So it was announced today. Let me see if I can find the article, because it would probably be better if I had an article in front of me for everything. Let's see. Yes. So, according to... let's see. There's an article here from PC Game that got. So Mortal Kombat 2, which we just saw a trailer for last night, is going to be pushed back till May of 2026. So it was supposed to release in October, and it was raring to go. And, okay, it's going to be pushed back. You said that last night, but do you know the reason why it's going to be set back? For everything. See, I hadn't this published 2 days ago. I just heard about it today. I must not have heard you. Maybe you said it during the trailer, but yeah, I did not hear it. So no, they're not doing it because they're not trying to make it doesn't suck. It's because they said, oh, there's too much stuff going on in October. And the positive response from all the different people out there that have really liked the trailer, and some people have seen it before, we realize that this needs to be a summer movie. What? So you have a movie that a bunch of people are hyped for, and that everybody, so far some of the people that have seen early versions of it, really enjoy it, and you decide that, oh, well, there's too much fighting. What happens? What is going on in October that anybody really gives a shit about? Like, besides the horror community, like, what movies are releasing October that you're going to fucking fight against versus releasing in May, where I know the weekend that they selected right now is got like a bunch of bullshit on it. It's nothing really that great, but why wouldn't you just release it when you probably could make a shit ton of money? No, it should be a summer movie. That's why we're going to release it in May. We realize that people they liked it so much that it's going to be a fucking summer movie. So you're going to delay it. So October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. You're going to delay it fucking 8 months? 8 months. You're going to delay it because you want more fucking money. That's the reason why, because you think that that's going to make it in that type of thing. So, what? A Disney or Marvel movie in October? What is? Let's see. What is releasing? All right. So upcoming releases for October, and you know what's releasing on the same day in May? that they're doing. It's not a movie, but the new season of The Mandalorian is going to. No, I'm not. I'm not saying for you. I would say it's that. Okay, so they're not going to be doing it with The Conjuring because Conjuring's in September. Okay, so October 3rd. This is the week we've got Bone Lake, horror movie. Good Boy, the horror movie that I do want to see. The Smashing Machine. That's the movie about that guy, that MMA guy that The Rock is playing. A comedy horror called Scared Shitless. Grow, The Ice Tower, Coyotes, and The Legend of Johnny Jones. None of those. None of those they would have to compete against for whatever's going on. Maybe Good Boy, but I doubt it. I doubt it out of those. The Smashing Machines, there's going to be some people that see it. Actually looks kind of interesting, but I just don't know who's all up on MMA. And I think The Rock is starting to wane thin on something. So then let's go to October 10th. You got Tron Ares. Okay. And it was coming out like October, like middle October. I think third week in October is when it's coming out. So this would have come and gone. Anemone, which is just a drama with Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh, you're not going to get anything. There's a remake of Kiss of the Spider-Woman that's a musical is coming out. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. No idea what that fucking is. Roofman. Don't know what the fuck that is. Deathstalker, which that trailer looked fucking awesome, and I'm totally willing to see that fucking movie. So there. Fairyland, Soul on Fire, and There Was Not. Yeah, Roof. It just says Roofman. So maybe I should just show you guys what I'm looking at. So I don't think they got their seizure or test slam something. No, that is not what they are saying. They're literally saying that it's supposed to be a summer movie. I agree that what they should do is go back and review all the CGI and update it. But their reasoning is not because of anything that is... It's not CGI related. It's not reshoots. It's nothing like that. They're not saying, but that's the reason why they're not. No, they're just saying summer movie. So October 12th, 100 meters. October 15th, it was just an accident. Dr. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. Okay, October 17th, which I think was about the time that it was going to release out. After the Hunt, The Mastermind, Black Phone 2. Maybe Black Phone 2? But that's a horror movie. And horror movies always stick to the people, and Mortal Kombat's kind of like a mass audience movie. Good Fortune. Pets on a Train. Oh, that's it. What the fuck was that? There was a random moan that played in the background. Pets on a Train must have been the movie that they were worried about. I've never seen a trailer for it. It's a family movie. Okay. Truth and Treason.
I came.
Oh, you're coming, huh? The Wilderness. Still a Mirror. Wisdom of Happiness. So far, maybe one movie. Maybe one movie that whole month. October 22nd, Hedda. No idea what that is. October 24th. Okay, actually, I think it was the 24th that was supposed to come out. The Bruce Springsteen biography drama movie. Because Bruce Springsteen is so fucking hot right now that everybody needs to see it. Regretting You. Blue Moon. The Watchers. Mistress Dispeller, which is a documentary. Detour 95, which is a horror action movie. None of these it would have fought against. None of them. Bruce's son is in son. Yeah, he's so in. But none of those movies would it have. None of these movies would have stood a chance to Mortal Kombat in mass appeal, in mass widespread appeal. So they're not going to lose the money there. Oh, they're worried that it's too close to Halloween. Okay, it's too close to Halloween. Then you got Anniversary. There's a Chainsaw Man movie that's coming out on the 29th. And Stitch Head, an animation movie, family comedy movie. They moved MK2 to May of 2026, 8 months from its fucking original date, because they said it should be a summer movie. It shouldn't be a fall movie. And then you have Begonia, which is, I think, the one that we saw last night, that trailer where you couldn't see what the fucking thing was. And then Bahubali, the Epic, which is a Bollywood movie. So none of these movies, in the month of October, Mortal Kombat would have lost any money to. What they need to do is make sure that the movie's not a terrible movie, and that it's you know, I will say it doesn't have to be exactly the source material, but it should at least resemble Mortal Kombat. Like, a tournament Should fucking happen, which is what they're doing with this. They would have cleaned house. Exactly. There is nothing in October that they would have to worry about. But instead, they think that they're going to make more money. They're going to tell you, they'll end up telling you other things. Oh, well, you know, we need to fine-tune some things on the CGI. The trailers look fine. I don't think that there's anything that they're going to change. They're not going to change shit. Absolutely nothing with it, with the whole thing. So, yeah, in summer they are doomed. So if we go at least, I think it's May 26th, is when it's meant to release, and there's not really a whole lot that's being put out. So, you know, May 15th, here it is. So, Mortal Kombat 2, Is God Dead, and Guardian's Heart. Let's see, what was it? Mortal Kombat, delay for bullshit. Yep, that's exactly it. The Devil Wears Prada 2 comes out at the beginning of the month. They better watch out. And the Michael Jackson biography drama comes out on April 24th. So, the only thing that happens is The Mandalorian and Grogu comes out on the 22nd. So, yeah, The Devil Wears Prada is getting a sequel. Not the band, but the movie. Oh, and we get Scary Movie 6 in June 12th. Who's excited for Scary Movie 6? To me, only the first two are worthwhile watching. Like, they're at least entertaining. I'm only back because of Wayne's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why the only first two are really worth watching. We got Master of the Universe on June 5th. This would be great to have a trailer or something for soon. There's an untitled Steven Spielberg Amblin and Universal event film. Untitled Daniels Universal event film. And the third was good too because they had written the ways, but they stole it from them and took their name off of it. I did not like the third one. I don't like the third one. I don't like the fourth one. The fourth one was with the aliens. I think 5 is a little better, but it's still not good. Like, I don't know. But yeah, they threw them off of the whole thing. But it is what it is for the whole stuff. So, you've never seen 5? I'm trying to remember which one exactly was 5. Oh, we're on IMDb. Scary Movie 5. A couple. Oh, this is, I think, the one that makes fun of like Paranormal Activity and shit like that. So hold on. So if we go to, let's go to YouTube. Oh, we're gonna switch to my account because I don't have to pay for shit. Oh, look, I'm live. All right, here's the trailer for Scary Movie 5, 30 for 30. There you go for your 30 for 30. You should do horror comedies. I'm not doing that this year. I'm gonna bow out on it. I just, with work being the way that it is, it's
Kendra? What?
And the fact that I've got Aftershock
There's
and all that
someone
shit,
out
it's just too much to do all that
Someone's in the
stuff.
house.
Open.
Okay.
Front door.
Okay.
Open.
They broke in.
Just stay
Shower
calm.
door.
I want you to
Open.
stay calm.
Underwear drawer.
Shut the hell
Open.
up.
Underwear
No need for
drawer.
that, bitch.
Bitch!
In this family,
Who's the cutest baby in the world?
Little baby Aiden. Oh, jeez.
something paranormal is happening.
I feel like there's something in this house.
You know what the other thing was is that while they were parodies, they actually were like story
Man, that's
movies.
a lot of pants.
And the only way
Yeah, all
to
the terrible
stop
terror
the
money.
activity
Blaine Folder, professional psychic. I'm gonna have to get some of your personal belongings here. It's just so I can run them for ghost and demon residue. Hey, this is stealing. Demon's got my fist mounted.
is to solve the mystery.
We gonna get to the bottom of this quick.
I was told you needed a dream extraction. This tube goes in your mouth, and the other one goes in your rectum.
Okay, it's in.
Hang on, I'm sorry. That one goes in your mouth, and the other one goes in your rectum.
Wait, how do we know
Oh,
who's a
it's so
witch?
Well, it's
terrible.
simple. Who wants to hurt you?
What time is it? Ballet time.
A psychic told me a witch is out to get me.
There's always some ballerina who won't give up the spotlight. I danced the swan when I was pregnant with you.
This is not ballet.
Show the hell ain't.
I found
We got
security
Medea
footage
in
that the
this
old
one.
owners left behind. This might have
Bring it
some
from a
answers.
franchise for the entertainment of the scene.
I'm scared.
The highest sometimes aims to only download from the highest spike in the. Yeah, I get it. I just I think it's ridiculous because I know that it has a built-in audience still in October. We still have Charlie Sheen in this one. I'm probably getting it muted for the Boogeyman song.
Scary movie.
Anyway. How stupid are you going to be by parodying Haunted House, which is a comedy horror movie, always parodying Paranormal Activity? I think that came out possibly after. I'm not sure their solace. But yeah, I get it. I get it from like the theatrical standpoint that everything's down for whatever, and the end of the summer is always terrible for what it is. People go back to school. People don't want to spend as much because Christmas is coming by. All that fun stuff. I entirely understand, and I entirely get that. It's just at the same time, I don't think that your guaranteed audience for Mortal Kombat is going to add more to what is there when you get over to the May month versus the October month, because you're going to have a built-in group of people. And I hope you're doing well, Quentin. But anyway, so that's my little rant there on that. And so the other thing, we've got the teaser trailer for for Silent Hill, which is coming out next month. Silent Hill has been pushed back too, right? It was supposed to come out in October. Is it coming out in November? We're looking. Strangers Chapter 2. January. I think it was supposed to come out in November. Now it's been pushed to January is when we're getting Silent Hill 2. So that doesn't sound good for it, to be honest. Because January is where people dump a bunch of movies. You're right. January 23rd, Return to Silent Hill. And it's the end of January. But we are getting 28 years later the Bone Temple around that time. That may be fun to go see with everything. So, so last night, Solus, myself, Nello Angelo 420, if you want to follow him, you can, and Dragonfly Rain, we all went out to the Alamo Drafthouse in San Jose, and we went and saw the Toxic Avenger, the reboot of the Toxic Avenger. And so I'm gonna be, honest outright, I loved it. I thought it was really funny. I think that it was a really good homage to the original film. There are some things that, they did a lot of things different. This is a alternate universe Toxic Avenger is what it is, right? For everything. I thought it was really funny. It was like really well done with its humor. It was really campy, tongue-in-cheek. The violence, I wish, was more practical. It was what Toxic Avenger did, right? Oh, we got another airplane that's coming by. If it makes you feel better, I closed the lid and then flushed the toilet. Oh, good, you actually closed it. Instead of what you were talking about earlier, where you're like, oh, you guys are weird because you don't like using the air dryers. I didn't say I wouldn't use them. I just don't like using them. And if there are paper towels, I prefer to use paper towels. That's it. But I'd prefer not to use those things because they do spread around everything. And, some people just do baby birding when they wash their hands in the bathroom. They just go, And then that's it. Then they dry their hands and they didn't get rid of any of the shit that's on their hands. So, y'all wash your hands. See? There's people like Uncle X-Files that just pee and then put his hands underneath the air dryer so the pee particles just fucking go everywhere. But it was, so the one thing I didn't there. Okay. This is going to be just nitpicking on it to be the stuff that I don't like. So I just want to get this out of the way first. I don't like that it's not Tromaville. I wish it was Tromaville. It's St. Tromasville, or I think that's what it is. St. Tromas. What is it? St. Tromas something. But it's meant to be like Tromaville still, but they called it St. Roma's something, not St. Tromas, St. Roma something. So it's still Tromaville, but it's not. And I was like, I kind of wish it was. I was not a big. I liked it when they did it the first time, and then I kind of didn't like. I was just like, the joke kind of wore off when they were like naming the areas that they were in. They put the stuff on the bottom, and that's there. I like the practical suits that they used for everybody. I really did like the person that was portraying Toxie, because that was a different person. It wasn't Peter Dinklage in the suit. I wish it was Peter Dinklage in the suit. He was just the voice, and so you could tell that it wasn't him. But then it also felt like the original movie at the same time, because the person that was playing Toxie was ADR'd over, right? So you had that feeling as well with the whole thing. I thought that, like, I did not like. I wish it was practical effects. Is that my fucking arm? The like I said, the gore is good, but I wish they had done a couple more practical gore effects. There's one that surprised the hell out of me that is practical. There are practical costuming choices that are there. There was one scene in the movie that I found fucking hilarious, and the reason that I found it fucking hilarious was because I had made a joke on the last podcast about doing something similar, and then this movie kind of did it. And but I do wish that the nudity was like, there is like so much trauma homage, and you're doing an unrated version of the movie. Like, I think you needed to go a little bit wackier with like some of the nudity stuff, because there was always like a ton of nudity crap that goes into a trauma movie if you're trying to make this like, you know, a updated version of a trauma thing. It definitely, again, these are minor gripes, and that's like such a minor gripe to have, show more tits and show more whatever for the whole thing. But like the shit that how it was used was so fucking funny, and I loved, like, the humor is different. The humor is definitely in this movie. It's in on the joke of the Toxic Avenger. When you first see the original Toxic Avenger, you get on in it. I agree. Free the titty in film. Yeah, a lot more. But, like, the thing is, I think that if you grew up, and it's funny because before the movie started, since we went to Alamo, when you go to Alamo movies, they don't show any commercials or stupid in-theater jokes. You don't have to watch that stupid Coca-Cola commercial about how the guy shows up late to the movie theater and it's Patrick's favorite because he loves it when he hears the sound of somebody slurping an empty cup that he just bought. And you can ask him about it because he loves it. Make sure when you're on his stream on Wednesday on Solus_64 that you make sure you ask him about how he feels about that. No movie trivia, nothing. What they'd show instead is they show, like, it's all curated vignettes. So they may show music videos, they may show trailers, they may show, like, so what they did last night is they basically showed a bunch of trauma stuff. And they had some music videos, and then they showed the trailer for Tromeo and Juliet, which was officially, what's his name? Oh my God, why the fuck is his name fucking escaping me right now? Motherfucker. Fucking Guardians of the Galaxy guy. James Gunn. James Gunn's, I don't know why it is fucking escaping my mind, but it was his first movie that he really directed. But I think he was a writer, and I think he directed parts of it. He didn't direct the whole thing with the stuff. So, you know, they showed that long-ass trailer, and it was pretty unedited, too, for the most part, right? And then they showed the Toxic Avenger stuff. They showed, like, the Citizen Toxie trailer. And then the one thing that was hilarious, because even Patrick had said this, and I remember watching this as a kid, they showed the Toxic Crusaders TV show, like, little commercial thing of what they did, like, to get people excited for the upcoming cartoon of the Toxic Crusaders, which I think was on USA. And that was really fucking cool. And then they showed the toy commercials. So they lied when they said no commercials, but they meant like no current day commercials, but the old school toy commercials for the Toxic Crusaders, which was really fucking cool. And so that's the stuff that you get before it. And while they're doing that, they're going around and taking your orders and stuff. So I actually have here in this box, I have some of my churro popcorn that was left over from the movie. And I don't know if it actually left like the churro pieces in it. But see, I've got leftover churro popcorn that I almost dropped it all over the floor. That would have been very smart, Brian. Still tastes good. So it was cool. Like, this theater experience compared to when we went to the lot is so much better, is like 20 times better. I just wish that it wasn't 40 fucking minutes away. And that there was one closer to where we are. Zach would have totally helped me if I spilled a bunch of popcorn on the floor, and that would have been bad for Zach. Because dogs shouldn't have popcorn. our server was really cool, really nice. I even wrote thank you on my box. Seats are comfortable, very, very comfortable. They're like, I would say like pleather seats, loungers. There's a table that's in front of you for you to put your drinks and stuff on, so that you can have them there. And then there's like, the cup holder and stuff like that. Like really comfy and nice, reclining. Yeah. I mean, everything about it is good. Good sound system, good screen quality. That was the one thing about the lot that I was upset about. I'm like, the screen quality wasn't as good. I'm like, you're paying all this money, and I felt like even the theater experience was kind of like mediocre. Unlimited popcorn. So that's why I have this take home. So they bring you a giant metal bowl of the popcorn. And so they have different flavors of popcorn. You can just get butter if you want butter, but they have like chili garlic. They've got Parmesan truffle. They got dill pickle, churro, which is this one that it is, butter, and I think there's one more. And the sound was low too at the other one, which is, you wish that dude was as nice to the guy in the lot. Oh wait, yeah. Alamo Drafthouse, I think, is barely starting to come to California. So, but it was good. It was great. And the movie, I would definitely, that's a 4 out of 5. That's a 4 out of 5. I don't know, 4 out of 5 mops to the face. There's another one that I want to use, but I'm not going to use it because it spoils parts of the movie. I think that the story, while it's silly, is fun. It's in the same vein as the original Toxic Avenger. It's just, this is a case of you have the same, like, you have a similar premise of story, but you update it with modern stuff. You know, instead of he's working at the spa, he's working at the actual, like, chemical plant. Instead of it just being the corrupt people in the area, it's a corrupt, medical company or that's, poisoning the land. And Kevin Bacon was fucking great. Elijah Wood was fucking great too. That was a surprise to me. His character looks like he's a mutated version of fucking Danny DeVito's Penguin in this, and I enjoyed it. Like, I was really afraid just from seeing the trailers that his character was gonna be like really over the top, but it was like perfectly subdued, and he was like smarter than what what you see that's there. And I love that the way that the gang that the band that he had, the band that had a bunch of different people, and there's a surprise about one of the guys in the band I don't want to fucking ruin. But like, they were like, the way that they played themselves off was like they were Trauma. It was a Trauma group. Like, those were Trauma actors and did the Trauma thing. And they were the ones that you just randomly had that would be in a random Trauma movie, which I found was really great. Because you had, with Peter Dinklage, Elijah Wood, and Kevin Bacon being the three, like, big stars in the movie, and, like, big stars. And everybody else just kind of being, like, basic bitches. What it is, those guys embodied that whole thing. I love the one dude. There's a constant joke with one dude that does parkour everywhere. And that guy was fucking hilarious. It was just make me laugh every time he'd fucking show up on the screen. Because he's doing flips for no fucking reason whenever he gets in. There's tons of shit in the background that was like you have to look at a bunch of the stuff that's out there. One of them I really liked, but I don't want to say because I don't want to ruin it for what happens. I mean, even though I think that scene's in the trailer. But they recreate the scene from the fast food location, except for it's not a taco place. It's a Miss Meat is what they called it. And there's all these signs all over the outside, and you got to read them fast or you're going to miss it. And there's the ones like we dare you to stuff our box, or we're here to stuff your box, or something. I can't remember exactly. I knew what it was after I got out of the movie. I forgot what it is now, but I know it had to deal with your mom's box. So, there was another one with chicken. It was like a chicken sandwich. We know you love our giant cock. Like, there was just this. I read one review afterwards where they were talking about, like, this movie was a movie that was made for, like, it was made for those audiences, but it really felt like the director was making a movie for himself. Like, he wanted to make this movie, and he wanted to do it, And so that's what you got. Is you got what he really wanted to do it for him, not necessarily for audiences. So we want to put our wiener in your box was one, right? I think that was one that they had on there too. It was just like, I wonder if I could look it up. What is it? Miss Meat Signs Toxic Avenger. There's a thing there. There was a trailer for it. Let's see. There was actually a Miss Meat. Oh, I wish I could do. Okay, there's a picture here. I'll just. So this is the one that you can't see, but here's like the big cock, Gorilla Cuisine. That was one of the signs that they had there, and there's the giant chicken. And I think this was the one. And this is a poster that's an homage to one of the Trauma posters, I think, because it looks like something very similar. Oh, we also got a Class of Nukem High poster, or trailer, which was cool. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if I can zoom in enough and have it legible. Okay, here we go. We got Suck on This. We Stuff Your Box. That's the one. That's one. Fun New Bod. Same Great Grub. Miss Meat. And then I don't remember what this one says. I think this is the wiener one that's over there. Like, to say with this, there's just so much of that type of cool stuff that's just in the movie. There's so much background stuff that just plays to it. And Lloyd Kaufman does make an appearance in the movie. He does at the very end of the movie. I think that the actress that was inside the Toxie suit did a really good job. And I forget what her name is, because she's not going to get as much love as some of the other people are going to get. Lisa Guerrero. I don't know, but that's who was the bod that's there. I've never seen Taylor Page before. Jacob Tremblay. What was Jacob Tremblay in? Oh, he's a kid from Room. That's funny that he did this movie. He was also in Invincible, I guess. He was the voice of Flounder in the Little Mermaid reboot. That was done. He was in The Life of Chuck. He's done voices as Robin in the Harley Quinn series. Huh. I had no idea. And I thought that one of the guys was the original. I thought the original actor for Toxie actually did a role, but I don't think he did. You know, I looked it up last night for a bunch of stuff. Well, there's a bunch of random people that are in there. It's so funny that Lloyd Kaufman got a credit before Kevin Bacon and Elijah Wood did when he's in it for one scene. But yeah, that's the way it works. But very good. It's really fun. I think that if you're a big fan of the original Toxic Avenger, you're gonna really love it. And what I was trying to say like earlier, I probably glossed over it. With the Toxic Avenger, the original one, I think you had to grow up with it at the time to really like enjoy it. Like, you had to be able to like approach that freshness of it, because it really is over the top. And I think that if your standards are in a different area, I'm not saying you have to have lower standards or something to enjoy, you know, the what you call it, you know, to enjoy trauma movies or anything like that, you know. But lower standards doesn't help, or I'd say doesn't hurt. But you know, if you're not used to the jank that is in those movies or is in that genre of stuff, it's going to be difficult for you. So it's going to be hard to get through those types of movies that are there, and you're coming back to it. Me, I used to watch that shit on USA Up All Night. I can never do her Up. If anybody ever saw that show, Up All Night, with Gilbert Gottfried and that chick, they always used to show really terrible movies because you were up all night on a Friday and you're just watching USA. And there was a ton of trauma stuff that they used to play on that because trauma was cheap and free to put on there. And so that's how I saw Toxic Avenger for the very first time. before the Toxic Crusaders show. Popcorn still tastes good. I know I probably won't have like a day or two to finish this popcorn. What's up, Alex? What's up, Mr. L? Hope you guys are having a good evening. Hope you're feeling better, Alex. You just missed the Toxic Avenger news, and you missed me bitching about Mortal Kombat too, being moved to May because we need to make more money. You just sent me a great TikTok. All right. Oh, did you send it over TikTok? Oh, you were lurking. Josh is sick too. Oh no, that's not good. Because fuck you, that's why. What the hell's that? I'll have to look at that after. I don't know if I want to watch it on stream because knowing me, that TikTok's gonna have the stuff that it is. So, did Josh get the same thing that you got? It's because you're too snug on it. Chat about football. The Packers may have been pulled a fast one from the Cowboys. Oh, well, I'm pretty sure that the fucking goddamn. I don't know what the hell Cowboys are. Cowboys fans are waiting for Jerry Jones to, go the way of the buffalo, so that somebody competent can take over the team. I just took airborne all week to keep the cold at bay. Oh, okay. So you got the sickness from Nashville then, and you were able to just survive with the whole thing. I was hoping, Alex, that one game was going to be available this week. It's not available till next week because I want to play that game on stream. I'm getting better, less coughing. Finally got a long night's sleep. Last night, first time in 7 days, but pretty sure my left ear's ruptured. Oof. Yeah, I know. I've traveled. I went to CES being sick, and that was just not fun. That was before the whole COVID shit went down. I was there, but we have some demos to do tonight. So there's two that we're gonna try, and they're both kind of like Resident Evil clones. And I almost thought about just saying, hey, we're gonna talk about this, and then I'm gonna go into Enshrouded, which I have been playing. I actually played some offline today, and I have been enjoying that game quite a bit. Demolition. It's a demolition derby. The thing is, there's not a whole lot of horror stuff that I've wanted to play that's out right now, so that's why I've been kind of doing the demo stuff. I don't really want to buy some of this shit. And Silent Hill F is in 2 weeks, so we'll probably start that. But that one game I played last week, Alex, as you were watching, No, I'm Not Human, I really want to get that game. That game was a lot of fun, and I really want to go through the whole thing. And I think it'd be a fun stream game to play with people. That's the thing. So that one I think comes out next week. And where Silent Hill F I think also is next week, at the same time. But I also got Metal Gear to go through, so we'll be going through Metal Gear probably on Tuesdays. That'll be fun to do those things. But so the two I have, there's one called Phase Zero, and there's one called Flesh Made Fear. So I think we're gonna try that one first. But these are both like Resident Evil style clones. It was like, fuck this guy, fuck that chicken, and fuck this. Is that a zombie kid? Let's see. Alright, so my mouse went away. Okay, the mouse, it just disappears while I'm in the game. Fuck that chicken. Not playable in this. There for the Reaper Intervention Platoon. Like I said, we'll try these for a little bit. Probably switch between everything that's there. The title art looks familiar. Hopefully it's not AI. Oh, I can skip cutscene by hitting square. The Ripper Files.
The Ripper Files is a story shrouded in mystery and betrayal at the highest levels. Listen carefully as I explain the events that preceded tonight's incident. Victor Ripper
Kinda look like the
was a
smoking
leading
man from the
scientist
X-Files.
for the MK Ultra project. His work on mind control was cutting edge. Genius, they called him.
Man, this popcorn is still good.
But it wasn't enough. He needed
Badass
more,
eating more popcorn.
and craved a way to unlock the deepest layers of the human mind. He sought a way to create the perfect soldier through drugs and other nefarious means. Each experiment pushed him further.
Man, it sucks at some point.
Victims became
All these people
pawns
are
of his
just gonna start
quest,
using AI to make all
their
this shit for,
minds
like,
shattered by
things like golden
invasive
doors.
techniques. He searched for a way to break and control the very soul.
Though I'm pretty sure it's going to come down to the indie
His
companies
research
won't
eventually
rely on
led
it,
him to a single
where it'll be like the
conclusion.
big guys
To understand
that will.
control, he had to experience it.
which we're already kind of experienced, I guess.
Victor became his own test subject, dosing himself with compounds meant to dominate the mind. Ripper explored his mind's deepest, darkest caverns in a quest to dominate and control it.
And then, Alex and Josh, have you seen that John Carpenter game that's
But
going
the
to be coming
compounds
out?
took him further than he could handle.
That kind of looks a little Left 4 Dead-ish.
His mind fractured,
I think it's called
flooded
Toxic
with
Commandos or
terror
something like
and
that.
visions of darkness. Eventually, tearing away his humanity, until only a shadow remained. He vanished, taking every shred of research
Probably
and an
all should have been
arsenal of
paying attention to the story.
mind-altering compounds. What was once Victor Ripper was now a husk, twisted by his own creation. It wasn't long before people started disappearing. First one, then
Yeah,
another.
Bungie's leading the way. Bungie's leading the way of AI-generated and stolen
Signs
content.
of Victor Ripper's twisted experiments had begun to haunt the small town
And
of
the fact
Rockwood
that people
on the edge of nowhere.
are enjoying the
An old mansion,
what's that
abandoned for
company's name?
decades, had
Who's the
become
one that's
his
making the
refuge,
mobile game?
a lair where his experiments found new life. They call him
It's
the
the same
Ripper
people that
now,
made Marvel
a
Rivals.
name whispered in fear. Recon Specialist Cole Whitlock was the first to investigate the string of disappearances. His orders were to report anything suspicious in this quiet town. However, all communication with Specialist Cole has been lost, prompting the deployment of a rapid response unit. The Reaper Intervention Platoon, the RIP squad, was assembled.
That's who it is.
It is a don't ask,
Some people
don't
are already
tell
saying some of the
unit,
best story that
trained
Destiny's
to
had
take
in a
care
long
of the
time.
government's dirty
And it's a
little
mobile game that's not made
secrets.
by Bungie.
Their orders are simple. Find out what happened to Agent Cole, locate the Ripper, and destroy him, along with any trace of his existence.
All right. Oh, we have another cutscene. 1992. Location, outskirts of the town of Rotwood. No, it's Labor Day. It doesn't mean that. I mean, I had the whole day off. I forgot if this is tank controls or not. Because I think the D-pad's the only thing that works.
Listen up. Cole's last transmission came from the outskirts of Rockwood. He'd have wanted signs of victory behind it. But before we could get the details...
Nah, I probably
we
should have done a 60-hour stream.
Our mission
Somehow streamed it
is to
work.
find them and confirm if the Reaper is active in this area. Be ready for anything.
IRL work stream. Oh.
This ain't just another hope. If the Ripper's here, there's no telling what awaits us.
You know, if I had those, like, glasses, those meta
We've walked
glasses,
into
I'd probably
nightmares
pull it
before,
off.
Bill. We've come out of them, too.
I gotta admit, this place has all the makings of a horror
Alright,
movie.
so which one's the Western?
Seriously, what kind of a guy calls a place Rotwood? Sounds like the name of a lousy punk band.
You're not wrong. This whole area feels like it's dead. No birds, no
Oh, Jesus
wildlife.
Christ.
just silence.
If you're gonna flirt, do it outside my stream.
Once we find Cole, maybe we can catch a late night movie. What do you say, guys?
They should have. The PlayStation 3 one didn't do very well.
Cut the joke, Zach.
I mean, I really enjoyed it.
This isn't a movie. It's a mission.
Even though there's one boss fight in it that sucks ass. In the middle of work safety meeting. Thanks, Venom, for the bits. Terrible terrorists.
We've lost good men before. Let's not add Cole to the list.
Come watch as I go into our inventory and I pull items for a build.
It's not just about bringing him back.
And
If
do
Cole's in
material
trouble,
handling.
it means we're already walking into something bigger than we expected. We can't let our guard down for a second.
Watch as I pack and ship a packet.
Stick to your roles, keep comms tight, and watch each other's backs. If the Ripper is there,
Watch as we have
he's
our stock
mine.
report meeting. What?
I don't know, Cat. I mean, we're good. This is Ripper guy. He's not just another bad guy. He's a ghost wrapped in crazy. We all read the file.
Ghost or not, Marcus, he's left a trail. Trails lead to tracks, and tracks lead to a hunt. That's what we do.
All right, Natalie. Yeah, he's a naughty guy. He's naughty. Like that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode.
don't get rattled. We'll take him down. Same as any other target.
Hey, Zach, we almost there. I don't know how much longer I can stay cooped up in here.
Why is my dog driving the car?
It's funny you mentioned that. Big B, we have an issue.
Big B?
What is it, Zach?
Well, sir, it's the Bascule Bridge leading into town. Some joker left it up. We can't cross.
Alright. Cut the engine. Everybody, grab your gear. Looks like we're on foot until we get that roach lowered.
Loading. Rotwood Forest. Please don't be tank controls. Please don't be tank controls.
The
Please
bridge
don't
is
be
up.
tank controls.
And unless someone's packing another one in their back pocket, we need to find another way
Nope, I only
across.
packed one in the front pocket. Hey-o.
How incredibly inconvenient.
Alright, get around. When I looked over the map of the area, I noticed two forest paths branching out from the road. Both paths lead to the river, and hopefully, one of them's a way to cross. The controls to lower the bridge
Oh,
must
look at
be
you
on the other
wasting your
side.
time.
So now we're playing Trailblazers in the middle of nowhere? What if it's a dead end?
It's okay, I'm debating on whether or not to use some hours for next Friday. Or use a sick day.
That bridge ain't gonna lower itself. So, unless you've got a better idea, this is the plan.
Next Thursday is Coheed and Cambria.
Natalie, Marcus, you'll take the west path.
Next Thursday?
Catcher, Jack,
Yeah, next Thursday.
you've got the east. Zach and I'll stay with patrol.
I got vacation
Keep the
time
area secure.
in October.
A nice moonlit stroll through the forest sounds kind of romantic, doesn't it?
Save it. No one's interested in your jokes right now.
You ever think about how splitting up always ends badly in the movies?
Better
Oh,
hope
don't-
nothing sneaks up on
Why
you.
don't
while
I
you're
don't
babysitting
understand
in
why
the
things
truck.
do that trope nowadays. They do the trope of, oh, it happens in the movies and they're in like in a movie or a game and they're doing that stuff.
I'll have you know, I'm excellent at truck babysitting. It's a
You have to
specialized
use our floating
skill.
holidays so we aren't getting a payout from those. We're only getting paid out for the last time on our vacation time. So what, do you get like a payout at the end of the year for your vacation for this year? Because you should only be getting paid your payout for vacation if they fire you. But, oh look, I still had one of the little churro pieces. See, they put these little mini churros into the popcorn. But as Patrick said, though, I do agree that they need to be a little bit bigger or squishier.
Yeah, just don't prank Bill while we're gone, or you'll be walking back to base.
Enough.
They were good if you ate
You have
with
your orders.
the popcorn.
Stick to your teams. Keep your radios on. And move quickly.
Hey, maybe the guy liked me more than you, so my popcorn was better. In the time. All right. Move. Turn. Oh, God. Just a quick turn. Fire attack. Pause. It is tank controls. Let's sprint. Stupid virus. I'm gonna be lurking and taking the 99 meds for the cop, probably passing. Alright, you have a good night. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Mr. L, for coming by.
Jack, you've got a job to do. Stay focused and get it done.
I don't go do my job.
Don't go all Rambo on us, big guy. We need you alive. To lug around the heavy stuff.
I guess she's coming with me. I don't like that this is tank controls. A modern day game shouldn't have tank controls. Path to Robert Ranger Lookout Tower. I got in cleaning mode and have a cold. Don't ask me why. You have a cold because you haven't cleaned your house in a while, and all of a sudden all the germs came out to play. They're like the Warriors. Oh, David Twat Venom Scott, come out to play. No, read that again. I get in cleaning mode, and when I have a cold, don't know when you have a cold. I thought you said you caught a cold. My mistake. I'm sorry that I read like Solus. Vehicle for the Rockwood Forest Rangers. It looks completely abandoned. It looks like somebody fucking stole its wheels, man. They left this shit on blocks. Box of 40 caliber bullets, tainted ballistic bullets. 40 caliber premium ammunition can be used in global Mach 22. Mach 22. God, what type of rims did they want? Or are they having this thing that somebody put it on blocks? These zombies are, you know, part of West Coast Customs.
What in the hell happened here?
Jeez. It looks like something ripped this gate wide open.
Maybe it was a bear or some kind of other animal?
Oh yeah, bear did that.
I don't know. Judging from all this blood, it had to be something enormous.
How fucking R-word are you? A bear ripped it open?
Keep your head on a swivel. Whatever did this could still be out here.
I don't like this. Let's check out the rest of the station.
We gotta get the power up and running. Can you check that generator and see if it's running?
The text moves way too
Yeah,
slow.
one sec. Let me take a look.
Is he
Almost got it.
fixing it, or is he getting ready to hump that thing?
There, that should do it.
Wow. I can't believe you got that old rust bucket to turn over.
Ooh, Kadia's gonna give you so much vagina there, Jack.
I guess years of fixing beat-up motorcycles for beer money finally
Equal
paid
lefts,
off.
equal rights, right there, Venom.
All right, let's have a look around. I'll secure the ground floor and see what I can find.
Oh, do you think this Jack guy owns a Cybertruck? I don't take my birthday off or anything. You know, because he can fix things, he makes people wet, so he must own a Cybertruck.
You head up to the tower. There may be some clues to what happened here.
All right, keep an eye out. I'll only be a shot away if you need me.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's the typewriter for saving. New journal entry added. Journal. Let's see. RP Dossier subject Victor Ripper. Classification high prior target. Alias the Ripper. Former occupation CIA research scientist. MK Ultra project lead. Status at large extremely dangerous. Victor Ripper, once a promising CIA scientist and the head of the controversial MK Ultra program, was a pioneer in the field of psychological manipulation and mind control. Okay. Still young though. Body feels like $1,000. I'm taking mine off. It's the day of birth, and on my birthday it wasn't working, so I'm not working at 40 either. Well, if it wasn't a Wednesday, but like after a holiday, and if I wasn't going to Aftershock, maybe I would have taken this week off instead, but you know, October. Graham Greene. Who the hell's Graham Greene? Graham Greene. Oh, it's that dude. He's been in a bunch of stuff. See, I recognize the face, but I just don't recognize the name. Let's see. He was in Reservation Dogs TV series. He was in that. He was in The Last of Us, the TV series, in one episode. I remember that. He was in that one with the old lady. Oh, you taking Sonya with you and her kid? No. Astronaut, see, Angela, blah, 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 blah. Red Dead Redemption 2, he did a voice. He was on Riverdale. There's more than Dances with Wolves that he's done, and I'm looking for the movie. I'm trying to have fun here. Oh, he was in the Twilight movies. He was on an episode of Numbers. He was in The Collector. You know what movie? I just saw a title here, and it made me remind of something. He has done a ton, but I know that there's something besides Dances with Wolves that he's done that I'm trying to remember. Yo, he was in The Green Mile, so I know that. That's one. Because in the 80s and 90s, I think he did a ton of, like, majority of the stuff that you would recognize him in. Song on the Hiawatha, Dead Man's Gun, Poltergeist Legacy, was in a TV series, Outer Limits, Happily Ever After, Fairy Tales for Everyone. Oh, Die Hard with a Vengeance! I remember him in that movie. Lonesome Dove series. He was in Maverick. I remember that too. Well, you know, not held against his will. I would be in fucking Twilight if you're gonna pay me. A job's a job, motherfucker. Especially you know that it's gonna be mega popular because it has such a strong following that people are going to go see him. Last of His Tribe, which was a PG-13 film. I know he did a bunch of Indian roles, at least early on. Sometimes money is better than dignity for certain things. I'm not going to go up there and lick her feet, but just in a movie that you're going to be known for, there's plenty of people who have taken shitty roles because they know that the movie is going to be, like, you want to work with a director. Look at John Carpenter's Ghost of Mars. That movie is shitty, and the only reason that Ice Cube even did it was to work with John Carpenter, and he hated that movie. Uncle X-Files would lick feet for $4 million. For $4 million? Uncle X-Files. I know the rest of these people wouldn't care, but have you ever seen Taskmaster, the show? Ranger's Journal. Another morning after another set of oddities. Third week in a row I found mutilated deer in the clearing past the North Ridge. Clean cuts like a butcher's handiwork. So no human could leave incisions. It's perfect. The coyotes won't touch the remains, which is strange. No flies either. It's like the air itself knows better than to get too close. I reported this to the station in Kingswood, but they brushed me off. Said it was poachers. They clearly haven't seen what I've seen. Poachers don't skin animals like they're dissecting a lab experiment. No, you haven't? I have become obsessed with that show. One, because there's a comedian slash actor that I really love. I've loved this guy for quite some time, ever since The League. Well, even before The League, because I still listen to his podcast that he does with a couple other people. And he actually got his way onto the show for this last season. And it's been on, it says 19, they call it series, but 19 seasons is what they have. It's a British comedy show, and it's on YouTube. The complete series is on YouTube. That's how I've been watching them lately. And basically, they make them do these ridiculous tasks, and they get points of the season. And every episode is, they all bring something that reminds them of whatever the subject is, and that's how the episodes start. And whoever wins the episode gets those items at the end of the episode. And then at the end of the season, they get a trophy if they got the most points for the whole season. That was done. But everything they do is absolutely fucking ridiculous, and it is absolutely hilarious. And I've been watching them like nonstop. I'm almost finished with this season. This one is great, and I started watching because of him, but I like all of the actors and comedians that are on this season that's here, and I've always seen clips. If I find a clip on Instagram, I will send you a clip so that you can see it. But a lot of people would be like, oh, it's British humor, blah, blah, blah. But it's, I think this season helps because, and Scott, I know you've seen The League. I know you know who Rafi is, and that's the guy that's on this show. And he's fucking hilarious. Jason Mantzoukas is fucking hilarious. Happened for anybody else? Like there was like a power surge or something like that. Because I looked over and I saw my camera go all like funky. Maybe there's a ghost. And then my sound completely cut out, but you guys still had sound. That was weird. Proof that terror is in the Matrix. Weird. Anyway, there's page 2. Something off about this place. Thought I'd be used to the quiet by now. Hell, I signed up for the solitude, but there's quiet, and then there's this. It's like the forest is just silent. It's watching. The birds don't sing here, not anymore. Even the wind feels like it's holding its breath. Last night I found out the deer near the old bed creek. Poor thing looked like it'd been dissected. Clean cut, precise, not the work of a predator. And yet its heart was still beating. Barely I put out of this memory. Put it out of his misery, but it's been haunting me. This isn't natural. People are disappearing. Locals from Rotwood are vanishing without a trace. I've received scattered reports of the radio. Missing hikers, families not coming home, strange sounds echoing in the woods, the town's buzzing with rumors, cults, druggies, even ghosts. Sheriff says to keep calm, but you can see in his eyes he's scared too. I radio HQ about the disappearances and these mutilations. Got the usual runaround. Yeah, we'll send somebody to investigate. Yeah, sure. Still waiting. Something stalking me on my patrols. I see it in the shadows. Just the other vision. It's too big to be a wolf, but it moves like one. Fast, quiet, deliberate. This morning I found tracks near the tower. 2 monstrous claw marks, but the gate was all wrong. Whatever made those prints was standing on 2 legs. I locked the gates to the tower and put the key in the lock code box, 329. The same code as always. It doesn't matter. Locks won't stop the thing if it wants in. The radio picked up something last night. Static at first, then a voice. It didn't sound human. I don't know how to describe it. The words were slow, warped. Someone was speaking underwater. It repeated the same thing over and over. Here is coming. I couldn't sleep. Imagine we see a face looking through Tara's small window. Jeez. I've already been ghosted. I don't need ghosts over here anymore. You didn't hear anything for a second? Yeah. It went all spooky. The voice on the radio tells me to do terrible things. Losing track of time, long periods of blacking out. I tried to leave, but the voice convinced me to stay. I smashed the radio with an axe, but the voice wouldn't stop. I cut myself doing it. Blood everywhere. Something's out there, waiting, watching. I can hear it scratching and clawing at the gate, circling the fence. I don't know what it wants, but I can't let it have me. I prayed to God and asked for salvation, but the only damn voice in the radio had responded, laughing at me, tell me that if I want salvation, I have to burn the sin out of me. Only fire will save me, will cleanse my sins and body with fuel and flame. Huh. Okay, then. Signs of frantic struggle. The blood is oxidized. Whatever happened here happened a while ago. The long-range radio was destroyed. This wasn't an animal attack. We got a key. Ranger station key. Sybil scratch and charge smell key for the ranger station gate. Face looking. God is not here, huh?
God is not here. It's written in dried blood. Someone wanted that to be the last thing seen, as if they knew no one was coming to save them. If the Ripper's behind this, he's not just taking people, he's breaking them, making them believe there's no hope.
I think next time I go to that movie theater, I'm gonna get the chili garlic.
Wait, what's this? A map? It's only of the local area. It doesn't show the layout of Broadwood, but it could still be helpful.
Okay, so that's how it works. I know it's a demo, but I feel like that should have some noise to it, right? Game's not bad. I mean, this is just a demo. Again, I kind of wish it didn't have tank controls, but I get what they're going for because they're really trying to give you that old school experience. I just hate tank controls with a passion. I can't tell whether or not the voice acting is done by AI. I feel like it is.
Well, did you find anything useful?
Found the Ranger's journal. He saw things, strange things, disappearances,
Like it feels like a
mutilated
sexist
animals.
speech.
It seemed like he lost his mind.
Anything that could point to the Ripper?
Yeah, maybe. I just don't know enough yet to pinpoint what happened here. I did find the gate key, though.
So, we keep moving then. Answers aren't gonna find themselves.
Is there anything in the shitter? Open up the shitter. I'm here to see what's going on. Shitter's full. Looks like someone was trying to burn something quickly. Ash and fuel are all over the place. Alright, yep. Uh-huh. Oh, I have to do this. So they really did go that far, huh? Yeah, it feels like it's either like text-to-speech or it's like AI voices that they use. Which, again, it's going to happen more and more. And if you're, say this is done by a solo developer and he's just trying to do all this stuff himself. Okay, whatever. You can't afford. What the fuck is this thing?
This place just keeps getting better and better, doesn't it? What kind of sick mind carves a tree into a mouth?
I'm guessing the kind we're looking for. Look at this. Blood everywhere. Something happened here, and there's something inside.
Careful, Jack. It could be a trap.
Relax, Cat. There's one thing I've learned, it's that the shiny stuff is always worth the risk.
Okay.
If you lose your hand, I'm not dragging you back to the truck.
It's always worth the risk. QTs. Secret Ripper Tape 1. The human mind, such a fragile, malleable thing. In my early days with MK Ultra Project, they called me a pioneer. We sought to unearth the keys to control, and to unlock the code of consciousness itself. I devoted my life to it, the serums, the stimuli, the task. What we accomplished was extraordinary. But it wasn't enough. The mind resists. It clings to its identity like a drowning man to driftwood. So I asked myself, what if I could make the mind a blank canvas, ready to be rewritten? A godlike power, mine to wield. What we're going to find out later is that this is just a game to data mine my computer for Bitcoin. And it's never coming out. Botwood Water Tower. Alright, so we gotta go up the water tower, I guess? Ew.
What the hell is this? Cat, come in.
What's up? Find anything up there?
Yeah, I just found what looks like some kind of mutilated animal remains, or maybe some kind of regurgitated slop of what used to be an animal. I can't make out what it is.
Somebody just took a shit.
It looks pretty fresh. I don't know what did this, but I suspect it might be whatever smashed through the ranger station gate.
Alright, well, now I'm creeped out. Get back down here. We've got to keep moving. The sooner we find a way to cross the river and regroup with everyone else, the better.
Well, there's Beach for Zach.
Copy that. Jack out.
Is it gonna come to life on me?
Disgusting.
I do like the feeling that, again, it definitely like captures that feeling, right? Because like the old school backgrounds, the movement around and stuff like that. We'll just see how combat goes. Like you even have to hold the button here to be able to attack. You don't just get to move freely and attack. controls. More like a shouting fall to me. Again, I wish it wasn't tank controls.
This bridge looks like it's seen better days.
It'll hold. Probably. Not like we have much of a choice.
If we're crossing this, we do it smart. One at a time. Less weight, better odds.
Yeah, you're right. No sense in testing fate with both of us out there. I'll go first.
Keep your center of gravity low. Move steady. If it gives, jump clear.
I'll make it. And if I don't, well, you're in charge of writing the report.
Hilarious, Jack. Just take it slow, please.
It's gonna break on him, isn't it? Break the curve. Yep, saw that happen. Oh, did I drop my gun?
Jack, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Get off the bridge, Jack. The rest of it could snap at any moment.
Oh, crap. Wow, that was almost fish food. Damn, lost my comms in the river.
Jill sandwich.
Great. Guess I'm solo from here.
Jack, listen. I'll head back to Bill and Zach. I'll tell them what happened here and what we found.
Yeah.
You focus on finding a way to lower the bridge on the side.
I'm gonna leave you the fuck alone. You might die out here, but they'll know that I left you alone.
Got it. I'll figure something out. Just
what
stay
a bitch.
sharp, all right?
Jack, it's not Jack. I'm gonna help you. We'll figure out a way to get you over here. Hold on for just a minute. Maybe I can find a rope or something to make sure that you can get across. Nope, I'm gonna leave you out here, and you're gonna stay stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere. You bitch.
I will. Don't take any unnecessary risks. You used up your luck for the night.
Luck's all I've got left. See you on the other side.
God, her name must really be Rose. No likes Jack. Oh, there's another one of these here. Alright, let's see. We got another tape. Oh, we can actually play audio.
The others in the project, they lacked vision.
I'm a vocal.
Too confined by the leash of ethics, regulations, bureaucracy. MK Ultra was meant to revolutionize human life, to break the barriers of consciousness. Instead, it became a hollow shell of its potential. Suffocated by cowards, my serums, my masterpieces, were showing results that they couldn't even comprehend.
Maybe we're only playing one game
but they
tonight.
refused to see it. The failures, they called them catastrophic.
Besides the weird fuck up, how's the quality of the stream?
Necessary. Progress is built on the broken bones of trial and error.
Also, is it too loud?
So I made a choice. If they wouldn't allow me to test on others, I would...
I'm sorry, I had to cut out the sound for a second.
The serum felt electric.
I thought the game might have been too loud.
My fault visions became clearer, sharper. I could see connections, patterns.
Game is so wish people had told me.
Hidden from me.
Everybody was telling me about how low Metal Gear was yesterday.
Every file.
I had to boost the hell up.
Every shred of research. I walked out of that
Nobody told me.
Prison and left their small minds behind.
You're the real MVP, Uncle X-Files.
They think I disappeared. No. I evolved.
Hunting cabin east. Way to go, stupid. I mean, paraffin wax. Soft and solid wax derived from petroleum, coal, and oil shade. Can be used to save your progress to stationary sets as with a wax stamper. Ah, so that's the saving system, is wax. That's kind of cool. Oh, and yeah, this definitely is old school Resident Evil style. Collectible plushie. One of the many collectible plushies scattered throughout the Rotwood. A faint tag reads, collect them all if you dare. Oh, he has one of those Billy Bass things up there? Yeah, this definitely is an homage to Resident Evil. Again, it just needs to have a sound effect. I feel like there was one Resident Evil where you ran around like this, but then when you went to shoot, it put you in first person. Oh look, finally combat. On PS3 I had it. Which one was it? Oh, was that Dead Aim that did that? Oh, looks like we're in the town. Gonna ask me for the key. Watch. No parking. It's locked. Small bandage. Another collectible. Oh, this is wax for saving. More bullets. Alright, oh. Let's see if that key does that, because I bet you that people are like me, where it's like, oh, well... Alright. I feel like that there's like a mini game that you have to do for this. Okay, so the tapes have it.
Domination of thought alone is incomplete. My serums, remarkable as they were, left their victims as little more than empty shells, hollow vessels stripped of will and identity. Control? Yes. But it was fleeting, impermanent. Something was missing. The answer had always been there, lurking in the shadows of my research, back in the MK Ultra days. Pagan rites, demonic invocations. Those were dismissed as curiosities irrelevant to the grand scientific mission. But I saw the threads, the possibilities others were too blind to grasp.
No way I spent that money.
After my liberation from the project, I had the freedom to explore what they wouldn't dare touch. It wasn't enough to shatter the mind, to truly impose my will. I needed to bind their very souls. The rituals, as ancient as the soil itself, I infused my serums with energies that defy reason, drawn from rites, whispered in forgotten tongues. The results were transformative, but there were complications. The body,
just the
fragile,
second page.
imperfect, reacting
Like, where the hell is he at?
violently,
I'm dumb.
reshaping itself in
Nobody said I was a
grotesque
smart
ways.
man.
I need more subjects, more vessels, a secluded place where I can work unimpeded and with a supply of fresh meat.
Fresh meat, huh? That guy doesn't seem evil at all. He just seems like a father that is trying to take care of his kids. Oh, okay. So I have to find the key. Great. Can I like call out to them, or I guess I'm going into town? Hey, it's Bubba's pump. Oh, Rusty's pump. God, every place is locked. The ice machine is covered in blood. Nothing in the truck. It's a telephone. Here's the telephone. Call somebody who cares. Alright, well I can't go in the gas station. Oh, there's like bathrooms over here? Excuse me, I gotta take a shit. Oh, there's a gas station key.
What happened here? Blood everywhere. This corpse doesn't look like a normal dead body. No scent of rot or decay. But
Oh, so
clear
what does a
signs of
normal dead
necrotic
body look
flesh.
like?
The name tag on his coveralls says Rusty. He must be the owner of the gas station. A key labeled gas station next to his hand. Looks like it was clenched in his hand until the moment he died.
Like in Boys in the Hood.
Alright, Rusty. I'm just gonna borrow this. Don't take it personal.
How are you gonna borrow it? You gonna come give it back to his corpse? He's gonna grab his thing.
What the?
We'll see. shots do you take? Okay, we'll have to find out how much. Oh, he blew up into mess. I didn't do it. Too many, that's how many? Oh, I thought these were like small dudes.
More of them? What the hell happened to those people?
They turned into zombies? Okay, so you can kind of like juggle them. Alright, that guy blew up. What's up, Arrow? How you doing? Hope you've had a good holiday. Oh, that guy blew up. We got a serum compound balloon. Combined with blood bags to boost its effectiveness. Oh, there's a blood bag. Heals player. Combined with a compound serum to boost its effectiveness. Okay, so instead of herbs. Oh, and your health is a blood bag. I'm at the exploding body. So, oh, you are a connoisseur of popcorn. I have here, Arrow. Not a whole lot left. What I have here is some churro popcorn that I got from the movie theater last night. It's got little. Yeah, we'll see it. It's got like these little mini churros that they put inside the popcorn as well. If you like churros. I know Sola said he wasn't a huge fan of it because it was sweet, but I like kettle corn and stuff like that, and I don't think it's like super sweet. But it's basically just cinnamon and sugar on popcorn. And then I put butter on it. It's good. I like it. Like I said, I am going to try the chili garlic one next time, I think. We got Terra Oakheart, Something Mirage, and Suffer the Night. I thought it said Surfer at first, but it's Suffer. Alright, we're in the back. I mean, combat is okay in this. It's not terrible. It did take a lot of shots, though, to take down. Oh, damn it, I was going to test something.
That person doesn't look like the others I ran into. Hello? Are you okay? Do you need help?
He's fucking shaking. Okay, so that's a Silent Hill enemy.
What is that thing?
Can I juggle this thing too? it blew up on me. It fucking blew up. And am I poisoned now? Let me tell you all some delicious stuff you have to try. What's that, Arrow? It's called tomatoes and okra. I'm not a fan of tomatoes, so that right away would not be good for me. What's this thing? The charred remains of a large creature. Was this once a human? Am I bleeding because I'm bleeding, or because I'm like poisoned or something? Trigger the thing to grab the save point. Yes. I can't tell though if I'm not losing blood. I think that this is just what is indicating that I'm hurt. And instead of the mansion, we went into the cabin. I found another collectible plushie. It's a shark. This is a longer demo than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it has saving spots and you can load the demo. Fire's lit. Someone was here recently. The bathtub is full of a disgusting yellow liquid. You'd have to be crazy to reach in and drain it. Okay. I can flush the toilet. Did you hear that? What the hell is that? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of raw tomatoes. Like cooked tomatoes, if it's with things, ghoulies, if it's with the stuff, I'm fine with it. You know, like you're talking about like spaghetti sauces or certain dishes. But if it's like giant chunks of tomato or it's just tomato and onions, I won't eat it. Like it needs to be mixed in a bunch of stuff. So like I had some Puerto Rican food last night. What was it that I had? Hold on, let me go into my calorie counting app. Ah, hey, sleep's awake. Looks like I can raid sleep in a second once I get ready to get off. Let's see. So last night, I had, what you call it? Arroz con gandules. I know I had that. And then I had some fried yuca, which was good. And then I had pollo encebollado, which was delicious. Which is basically just chicken and onions. This is basically what it is. Pretty sure you've had a lot of Puerto Rican food, haven't you, Arrow? Bedroom boarded up. I need to find a tool to loosen the boards. It's locked. Sounds like something's down there. This feels like I'm in the Evil Dead house now. Bloody fireplace poker. Was it fried? No, it was baked. I was gonna get the chicharrones. What I didn't like, so there's a new place that's here in town. They opened up a little while ago, and it's good. It is good. Again, probably a little pricey, but it's what I expected nowadays for going out to eat. What I didn't like is they had like a bunch of stuff that just was out. Like when I got mine, they're like, "Oh, I don't think we have any more." I'm like, "How can you not have any more?" I have to turn it off first. Fried yucca. Sorry, fried yucca. I did that. That was fried. Yucca is a root vegetable. And so it's like a potato, but it's less carby than a potato is.
The corpses start liquefying inside the water.
Ew.
The stench is grotesquely pungent. She's holding something in her hands.
That's a she. Hammerhead. Alright, now I gotta find the hammer bottom. So it became more of a thing for me when I started, well, actually with my friend and his parents, because his dad's Peruvian. But his mom would make it for us sometimes. And so, but I never knew what it was. And then with my ex, you know, it's a Peruvian like staple to like have fried yucca, and so, oh, hammer handle. I have a hammer. Oh, I should put the wax away. I'm gonna go put the wax away. It's good. I've made it for Dragonfly and Solus before. I need to mix more of the sauce, though. I need some saltines. More ammo. A pack of a distinguished middle-aged police officer. New journal entries.
Well, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this town finally got itself a break. Some new doctor calls himself Vicky Ripper rolled into Rockwood around 2 months ago. Tall, thin fella, with eyes that never quite settle on you. Friendly enough, though. Said he wanted to set up shop and update services to the town. How we could use it. Closest hospital's an hour away, and most folks around here just gut out their problems until it's too late. Thing is, something about him don't sit right with me. Maybe it's the way he talks, like he's sizing you up, or the fact that no one seems to know where he came from. But folks took to
Such a weird filter to put on the audio.
Mrs. Carpenter swore up and down he fixed her arthritis with some kind of injection. Others say his treatments work miracles. Don't know what he's using, but that man's got the whole town singing his praises. I shook his hand once, cold as ice. Even in the middle of summer.
It's been hot today, though. You don't like red onions? It's fine. Some people don't. Some people prefer white onions. I like only cooking with red onions in certain situations. You know, like raw onions. I get it. I used to not when I was a kid. I thought they were like too spicy, and I hated it. But then I just kind of got used to it, and I love the taste of it. But I prefer grilled onions to raw onions.
It's gotten bad.
But I'll
Real
throw
bad.
onions in almost anything.
People aren't just getting sick, they're changing. The Barker's boy was the first I saw it in. He'd been seeing the doc for weeks, and then one day he just stopped talking. Stared straight out ahead like he was in a trance. A couple of days later,
There's the fly.
his skin started to fall off, like it was rotting. But he wasn't dead. More and more folks started acting strange. Losing their memories, wandering the streets like they didn't know where they
Like
were.
sauteed onions.
And then the scream started. help me? The screams. I found Mrs. Wilkes torn apart in her own living room. Her husband, he wasn't even a man anymore. He was something else. Something with teeth where there shouldn't be teeth. Cole Whitlock showed up around then. Said he'd been sent to investigate some classified nonsense. Didn't seem too surprised by what I had told him. Guess someone higher up knew more about this than we did.
Raw are good for like sandwiches. Like red onions raw are better than white onions.
Rusty and a few others together. Figured hiding out
That'll
here
hold
was
by.
safer than staying in town. But I don't think that safety's gonna last.
Here I am dropping stuff on me like Crystal.
Doesn't matter where you hide.
You never forget it? I was kind of tear it up in a heartbeat.
The survivors we brought here, they're not survivors anymore. Daisy's the latest. She was fine this morning. Now she's down in the cellar with the rest of them. Locked up tight.
See, I don't mind them so much.
It's the only thing we can do.
Red onions, I guess.
Human anymore.
I don't know. Red onions don't seem as sharp as yellow or... Well, yellows are the sweetest. I think white are the sharpest and red are kind of in the middle.
Back to the gas station to grab more food and fuel.
What about pickled?
He never came back.
How do you do with pickled onions?
Probably ended up like the rest of them. And me?
I like pickled red onions.
I don't know how much longer I've got.
That's good stuff.
My arm's been itching like hell since that thing in the woods got a hold of me.
If it's just like lime juice? Pickled in lime juice?
It's spreading. I can feel it under my skin. Whoa. Cole said he's going back to town. Wants to see if there's a way to call for backup. Told him not to bother. No one's coming for us. No one's even looking. But he went anyway. Hope you had better luck than I did. It's funny, really. Always thought I'd go out in a shootout. Maybe a car crash on the highway. Never imagined I'd end up barricaded in my own damn bedroom. Talking to this hunk of plastic like it'll matter. Hell. Maybe it will.
You like anything pickled?
Maybe someone will hear this someday and know what happened to you.
I don't like a whole lot of things pickled.
The infection's
But like
in my veins now.
onions like that?
Feel it. Cold and hot all at once.
That's delicious.
Gnawing at my insides.
Like you can't have ceviche without the pickled onions in my opinion.
Not the people I woke up down there. No. These voices.
God,
they're
it's warm.
older. Darker. They whisper things I can't repeat. Things that make
I almost feel like I should
it's
sleep downstairs now
open.
because it's so hot up here.
Cole didn't come back.
You're allergic? Are you allergic to a certain type of fish in the ceviche?
No one's coming back. And I don't think I'm me anymore. God help
It says
me.
tomorrow it's gonna be 87.
To end up like the rest of them.
You're allergic to shrimp. Well, you could do like ceviche mixto that doesn't have any shrimp, like Peruvian style ceviche. Even though I tend to put shrimp in mine, but I've done it with just fish too. Nice. Process of decay and rot is so far along that the flesh is melted into the mattress. Ew. Oh, the basement keys from inside the house. I guess I could go look at it, but there's this out here. Okay. Got another mini game to do. That sounds like a turnoff. Or is it a turnoff? My turnoffs are long walks on the beach, playing at home video games, and of course, shrimp in my ceviche. It's not plain.
Broadwood.
You gotta spice it
A
up.
quiet, unassuming place. nestled in isolation, surrounded by...
At least maybe the ceviche that I've been making lately. I know it feels basic bitch, but the flavor's not basic
When I
bitch.
first stumbled upon it, I knew it
Too much stuff on it.
a perfect hunting ground.
It's
for
like
my
literally the one that I make is lime, salt,
before I
and garlic.
established.
That's all I make. That is literally all I do. And then it's usually onion, fish, and shrimp. But the shrimp could, you know, go in or out. I need to find some squid, like real squid. Or not squid, but like, you know, mixed squid, so you get like rings, as well as the little squid guys, the squiddy guys.
Of rituals and ancient rites.
So is it just shellfish that you're allergic to?
Unpredictable. On most, the changes were subtle at first. The quieting of the mind, a dimming of the light in their eyes.
Ah, okay.
But over time, they
So,
became
you know, that means that you can perfectly
hollow,
date somebody that's Jewish since
soulless
they can't eat that.
husks, their wills entirely stripped away, wandering aimlessly as blank vessels.
You would be a Jewish
Those
person magnet.
mortals, when I canvass, their minds, my playground. But there were others, exceptions.
This is a really long demo, by the way.
Those whose inner darkness resonated with
I
the
think Zach is barking in the other room.
amplifying
he is.
the latent sin buried.
I never got a
deep
response
within
back
their
from
hearts.
what I reported last night there,
Lust,
Dragon. I
greed,
think it's the whole
envy,
game. It feels
wrath.
like it, doesn't it?
Each sin carved its own unique mark on their flesh.
You tell your boy to stop it.
Them into forms
Uh-oh, what boy?
defied nature. Writhing, grotesque beasts, each one unique.
Peruvians and Mexicans,
born
Arrow.
from
Peruvian
their
and
vices
Mexicans.
And transformed into
And Guatemalans. El Salvadorian.
manifestations of hell itself. These creatures, they were more than I
And I
ever
guess Filipinos too, because they
And
liked my
yet,
ceviche. So
as monstrous
2 of them had never
as
had
they
it.
were,
So I gave the four
They
Filipinos that I work with. It's not
me.
bad for me to say it. My coworkers who happen to be
My will
Filipino.
was their law.
My ceviche.
Very
One had had it before,
bound
2 had never had it before, and 1 loves it
into the serum.
and was excited.
Broadwood had become my proving ground.
So basically, people conquered by Spain. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
In domination
But I don't know if
of the
ceviche
mind,
is a Spanish
body
thing.
and soul. It's almost poetic, really. A quiet town.
It's pretty filling.
Now a place of
And it's good for you.
made.
Low in calories. 'Cause it's just fish. Fish and you know, if you're doing shrimp or whatever seafood. So one of them, he said it was a little too sour for him. He's like, it's a little too sour. He's like, it's good, but it's not what I normally would have because it's sour. And it's definitely a ton of protein. The other 2 really loved it because it was sour. They're like, oh my god, it was so good. It was sour. And then the cute girl, she was the one that I wasn't there the first time I made it. And so when I told her, I said, hey, you weren't here last time I made it, so I want to make sure you're here tomorrow because I'm making it again tonight. And I'm going to bring you some, so you'll be here tomorrow. She's like, okay. And I brought her some, and she like loved it, but she wanted it spicier than I made it. You like the door? The sour? Yeah. You know, high in protein, low in calories. Good for the muscles, right? So if you're Mexican, Mexico tends to eat it with like tostada shells. So they'll put it on top of a tostada shell and you eat it. You just kind of eat it like it is. Peruvians, it's a whole dish. Like it's more like a side dish or like an accoutrement to it, right? So you would have a ceviche, and it's not very big that they would serve it with you, but you would have it as like an addition to like, you know, rice and whatever else you're eating. What I want to do is I want to make my own jalea, which is not that hard. It's just I need to know how to make the batter. And once I learn how to make the batter, then I can fry everything together. Because halea is basically ceviche, but fried. Also, I want to make causa. I just eat it straight. I don't put it in, even Mexican ceviche, I don't put it in a cup. I just eat it. This feels like Resident Evil 1 when you use an item and it's not usable anymore, and then you gotta put it away. And they don't let you get rid of it. Sound like they were beating against the door. I was gonna say beating off the door, but that would have probably got clipped, even though I just said it. Don't open. Good advice. Pizza ceviche. My home moves on a pizza that sells ceviche in his restaurant. That's nice. What did I get? What is this? Wolf, a layered Madonna with the head of a wolf carved into it. Is that gonna stop me from bleeding? Oh shit. Oh, I died. I guess I took too much damage. He sells tacos too. Oh, I'd try a frickin' ceviche pizza. You know, I think I'm gonna stop there for the night. Just cause I kinda feel like it. And I don't know how much longer it is, but it was pretty fun. I mean, it's not... Are you sure you want to exit the game? Yes. It's fun. I think we're going to go ahead and raid El Sleepo, Mr. Sleep, because he's up. And because I said it, I can. So I'm going to go set that up with everything. Well, they shell chorizo too. He is playing Resident Evil 2, the DualShock version, so that's good. This is a good chance to go over to him. So raid. So thank you guys for stopping by tonight. I appreciate you all for coming in. If you're not following me on socials, make sure you do so if you really want to. You can also check out the rest of Team Farts. That is, of course, Dragonfly Rain. That is Mr. L. That is cute_kitty, Soul64, and of course Jen Hotcakes in chorizo burritos. See, I don't mind chorizo, but chorizo is not my favorite in the world. I would rather have like pastor or carne asada or carnitas or almost anything else mixed in with my burrito, except for cabeza and lengua. I just, those ones I can't do. I just don't like it. But chorizo, I've always been like, what I like, and I've had it before, and again, it's probably not as Mexican as it can be, is like sausage-style chorizo, where it's like firmer and it's not so like liquidy. Whenever you put chorizo in something, it's never like solid, and maybe that's what gets me with it. It mixes with, like you do with eggs, it's always like, it's just a whole thing. It's, you know, I don't like the liquidy one. Yeah, it just always kind of fries up like that. It fries up really liquidy, and it does those things. But I would rather have the more sausagey one that's there. So, all right. So we're going to send you over on to sleep. So again, make sure you check out the newest episode of the podcast that is on Ghost of Mars. It is all done, finished, uploaded. Hope you enjoy it. and you still have time and to sign up today. There, Uncle X Files. Sign up today and be ready for Thursday. That's all you have to do. Just go to fantasysports.yahoo.com/pick'em. That's it. You got time. But anyway, all right, I'm off. So enjoy yourselves. We're going to start the raid on sleep, and you take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.
Why must you argue with me? Can't you see I've surpassed death? Rolling the painting of me, my friend, ages with the last of every breath.
So what of life and love? Who really needs that chain? As long as I can live forever, I will never have that pain. Do you think it's not your own? Just look at your name you signed. While the portrait begins to fade, I will last till the end of time. Was my life really worth it all? Did I cause them that much pain? Can I live with these lies again? My resolve is so strange. So I'll take this knife in my hand and carve out the heart that I lost. No one will remember my name. Need to pay this fucking cost. Let them see I'm dead and gone. The price I'm now forced to pay. Forever lost to the end of time. The portrait of Dorian Gray. He said the picture